right, good morning. I'm Alexis, the founder of Fanfaire, and I am super excited to have Karen here today. So, Karen is a balloon artist in the Sacramento area. She has been doing mock-ups in the Fanfaire Design Studio, and as I saw her work, I'm like, holy moly, she's really good at this. She's really talented, and she loves creating her mock-ups with a ton of detail. And so I was like, Karen, I think you should teach a class because you picked it up really quickly, and she's really freaking good at it. So today we have Karen. She also is very talented and she does like these mini garlands. And I'm like, how do you achieve that look? I love her style. It's super organic. All of her work looks like, uh, like lots of detail and uniquely different from event to event. And so I thought she's the perfect person to show us how she's achieving this detail in real life and on screen. And so this is one of her pictures that she just took. She was her birthday and actually wanted to do a fun photo shoot. And so this is just one of her recent pieces. And so she will be, like I said, will be demonstrating this technique of how she does her mini garlands, and then she'll show us on screen as well. These are just some of her, okay, so for some reason they're all not showing up. These are some of her mock-ups, and I love the amount of detail that she's put into each of these. They're all, like I said, very different. So I'm super thrilled that that she's going to share with us in the design studio how she does that. So Karen, why don't you say hello and introduce yourself?
Hi, good morning, guys. My name is Karen from Classy Pearls Garlands. I joined the Fanfaire family a couple months ago, right? And I love it. And I'm excited to teach you guys some techniques I use. So let's get started with the 5-inch mini garlands. And I've already blow some of them. That way it's faster to show you guys. But for this, I use 100 balloons and I'm gonna split it on 50 and 50. So you're gonna need 260s, and I also have this one, the electric inflator, and I just set it on number 3. So I don't know if you can see it, but it's number 3, and that's how I use it for all of them. But if you don't have it, just try to measure on number 3 size. So let's get started. So I start by
So the 5 inches are actually 3 inches, so they're like kind of like the size of a little cutie or a mandarin.
yes. They don't have to be perfect or the exact same size, as long as they're like smaller, so they could look kind of like, what is it, like kind of like grape shape to me. That's the look that it gives me. So
Okay.
not all of them are perfect, if you can see, but similar. The less perfect, the better, so it looks more organic, right? So and then I start with the first one, and then I push as much as I can the all of them. So I keep it as tight as I can. That way it could look the squeeze look.
Okay, slow down, slow down. So you are going around the same spot in each one, or you're looping it the same way each time?
No, sorry, yeah. So I put one vertical and then another one across.
Right, but the balloon that you're choosing to loop around is essentially in the same spot.
So
You're not doing like a figure eight or anything. You're just doing a
no,
loop.
yeah, just normal how you do your 5 inch. It's yeah, the trick is gonna be, I'm gonna show you once we're done with it. I'm gonna show you the trick for them to look that way. But this is normal as your 5 inch garland. So
So for those of you who have just joined, Karen has made 100 little 5-inch balloons sized down to 3 inches. She put them in pairs and now she's looping them together with the flat ribbon 260. So she's doing the first 50 in one bunch and then she'll use a 260 to do the second bunch. So she's going to be demonstrating how she achieves this very organic look in real life and then how she does it on screen for her mock-ups.
Just remember to keep it as tight as you can. So that's also part of it.
Does anyone else use this technique?
I do, but I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So when you put on, then when you stack them on top of each other, are you pressing it down or are you keeping it light? Like kind of, are you pressing like in between each other? You just keeping it, putting on top of this, putting the 260 around, like really lightly.
I do push it as much as I can, and this
Okay.
you keep it as yeah as full as you can, so it could tight.
Mm-hmm.
So
But push it. Okay.
this is one.
Mhm.
I use 50. So the trick here for it to look more organic is that you're gonna grab like a mouth from not the middle, but like, and then you're gonna start connecting them over around the garland, and that's gonna give you more like a tight, organic look to it. Um, this is one, and then I go the opposite side, and I pull another.
Ah, that's smart. I've never thought of that.
Yeah, and that's how it starts. See how it starts curving? It doesn't have to be perfect. The more random, the better, because it looks more organic, of course. So
So now, is this 50 balloons or is this 100?
that's just 50. I'm gonna do the other half right now. So see, now it looks like this. Like I
Yes.
said, you
Okay.
could keep the shape you want, but just you could play around with it. It doesn't have to be, but that's how you.
That's awesome. Yeah. So wait, you have that extra tail of that 260 hanging there.
I use it to tie the rest of the balloons because let me do the other one, the second one. So that way I could put them together and then it's gonna make the big garland.
Okay.
So I don't know if people just join, but we're doing 100 5 inch. We measured them at 3 inches, and we're gonna split them in half. So it's gonna be 50 and 50. So this is the second one, and then
So she's pressing down pretty hard. You can tell us again where, because we did have some people join.
yeah, and then I pull it as much as I can. So it's hard with my finger.
So Karen's been doing balloons for quite a long time, but got serious about her business in the last year and a half. Um, she is in the Sacramento area, so I'm not sure if anybody else on the call is up north, but yeah, she is really good at these mock-ups. So you'll see that she is able to achieve this look in person with this technique, but then she also can do it on screen, which is really cool. So I I've seen her work and I'm like, wow, like there's a lot of detailing and on screen and in real life. And so yeah, I don't know if any of you really love that very organic look. I certainly do. So I wanted her to come demonstrate. So I've already learned a couple new techniques here that I hadn't thought of. One being tying the necks of those 5-inch balloons together to get that curve to stick. I don't know about you guys, but I've definitely just like tried to like bend and shape it and maybe do a second attachment point on the actual like larger organic garland with the small balloons, but so like I was excited to see that. Do most people here do organic, or classic, or a mix of both? You can put it in the chat if you want to.
Ready, we have it done, and we're gonna do the same steps we used with the other one.
So see how she's doing this here?
So I go the opposite way, and then I pull it out from here, and then from here.
So you must tie the actual 3-inch, 5-inch balloons pretty tightly together to have the neck that long then, right?
Yes. Yeah, because you're gonna need it. Tie them. Like I say, you can play around with the shape. I'm gonna leave it like this for now, and I'm gonna leave the rest outside so that way we could tie it to the main garland whenever you do it. And around like towards the end, we're gonna put them together. So I'm gonna choose this.
Yay. Okay.
And then we use the other end and put it here.
The front tires on the outside are a little worn, so I'm just gonna bring it to Gonzalez.
I'm sorry.
I just muted her. I think she's driving and doing something at the same time.
Oh, okay. Then obviously, like I say, you can always play with the shape of it. Move them around or tie it more. That's usually
wow. Yeah.
and then you just add it or keep playing around with it.
Yeah, so it's like it's overlapping, but not like it didn't meld into one piece. It
Yeah.
kind of gave it more, so you kind of left a hole in there to kind of achieve that extra like depth to it, I feel like.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you.
I learn it around with like so many people that I've seen, and then I have family that does balloons. So
I'm gonna go back to one of your pictures that I showed before.
yes.
So in this picture, are all of these, can you see? I'm not sure if you can see where my pointer is, but are all of these, this is 100, this is 100, this is 100?
No, some of them I did made 50 and then I just do 25 and 25. Like I say, it depends how big. Like I usually use this ones for, I don't know if you can see like the top towards your left. Yeah, the other side. Yeah, that one, that's 100. So the silver ones are 100, and then one in the middle, I think it's 100. And then the rest I did 50 and I split it 25 and 25. And just the same technique, just smaller.
Okay.
Mhm.
Great.
Yeah.
Any questions about that? Is anyone else like really excited to use this technique? I feel like she whipped that together really quickly. Obviously, like blowing up all those balloons is a lot of effort. So you definitely have to charge more for this type of service because it is time consuming.
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. So do you want to move on to the design part?
Yes. Let me. Um,
Can I ask what is the settings for the balloon pump when you blow up?
yeah. So I have an electric pump and I just use it on 0.3, 0.3.
0.3. Thank you. I have the same exact one. Thank you.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah.
Let
If
me-
you don't have that pump, she said they're about 3 inches.
Yes.
So
Give me a second. I'm having trouble opening my Fanfaire account on my computer. Let's see. Um, took me down, right?
we're gonna move it over to your computer so you're not spotlit at the moment.
Yes. Any other questions about it meanwhile? I try. There it goes. I'm there. Okay. So can you see the Zoom from my computer?
So share from your computer on the other one, and we can keep
Okay.
the audio there, but you'll share on your computer.
Share. It's in more share.
There's the
Um,
share button at the bottom of the Zoom.
it is. It just doesn't allow me to. Okay. There we go. Is it sharing? Can I cancel the one in the phone, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, so you just need to there you go.
There we
Great.
go. Can
Great.
I close this tab?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Good. So do you guys have anything in mind that I could build for you guys, or just something basic from there?
Well, show your technique of how you do the mini garlands. You can even do that just like on a
On one,
backdrop. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to use one that I already have so I could show you guys the mini garland. Alrighty. Okay.
Okay. So one of the things I want to point out that Karen does really well is, can you see just on this initial photo alone, she's playing with depth. So she has the backdrop in the middle, but she's put some of the balloons in front on the left, and then she has like that green cluster behind on the right, like going behind. So just playing front to back also, Karen, if you want to show on screen, really gives it a dramatic look, more depth. There's like more going on, more interesting to the eye.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys could see it. Let me move it. So yeah, I put them to the back. The
Yeah.
back. Okay. So I'm gonna build a 5-inch. It's a technique that Alexis showed me. And then we use
But
it.
she got better at it than me, so that's what happened there.
We're just gonna copy. I just keep copy and then I just put together one by one. It's probably a lot of work, but I enjoy doing it. Copy. So same thing with this. I play with the shape. I don't go straight. I try to go like up and down. So it's kind of curvy, if that makes sense. Copy. Alrighty. And now I'm gonna start working from the middle towards the other side. So this is gonna be the middle.
I'm sorry, is it possible to make the screen bigger?
Yeah, I thought
My
I spotlit it. Did I make this worse?
Oh, never mind. I think it was me.
For
Okay.
the screen, you can always zoom in, use your fingers and pinch your screen to see closer.
Unfortunately, I don't have a touchscreen laptop.
If you use Control and plus, it'll also zoom.
Okay. Thank you.
Alrighty. So then once we have this, which you guys see is not perfect, that's the point. Then we're gonna start filling the middle. Again, this was Alexis' technique. Oh, sorry. Copy.
Is it possible to select multiple balloons and copy once, or do you have to do one by one? Like, can you
I'm
select
sure you
5
can. I know you can do it, but for me, since I want to have control of the shape of how it's looking, I'd rather do one by one, but you could definitely do it as well, selecting and then just copy and putting it together.
You can just select a whole grouping copy. So if you copy 5 and make it into 10, you can copy and
Mhm.
make it into 20, and then move them around. So either way, you can totally do that. On this top layer that she's creating more depth by having the ones behind. So for those initial 20, she could do that and then move the ones on top that are in front. She can
Yeah.
also click move to front, move to back. Um,
So sorry. So like right here, I'm gonna copy, but this is just one. You could use it like that, or you could copy and make it like longer, like the one we just did real life. So I have that one already. I just copy, and then before I put them together, I play around with the shape of it so it doesn't look too straight, which until you're happy with the look of it. So I will leave it like that, and then you use it. You could either copy to how I do my mockups. Once I have one that I like, I leave it on the side and then just copy and use the other one in case I need to use that one again. So I just and then you just add it whatever you need it. And that's how I do it. And if you guys have any questions or need any help, I will also help you build some mockups as well. I really enjoy doing it. So if you guys need any help with it, just you guys could message me or ask Alexis, and then I'm more than happy to help you guys.
Yeah. So just so we can like tap into a little bit how you think about doing your mockups, you've obviously done a lot of detailing here with like bringing front to back on the left side and same with on the right.
Yeah.
So like obviously you don't want the balloons covering the whole backdrop. You want it to be like kind of gently placed in there. So how are you choosing like which ones to bring to the front or like
So how I do it, I first build the basic, just the what is it, 11 inch. I start from normal on the back, and then obviously towards the backdrop, I always leave the closest cluster on the front, and then at the end, I start adding my what is it, 24 inch, the big ones.
Mhm.
I just place them at the end, and then no, sorry, first the 5 inches, then at the end the big ones, and I just play around. Once it's there, I just see how it looks, and then I start either moving some to the front or to the back, one by one.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm still learning, so I take the time to do all that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you build it once and you never have to build it again. So
Yes,
make it look good, right? Because you
yes,
can go swap the color, swap the backdrop, duplicate, change it.